All right, boys and girls, we got a 10-game slate, right? I already know this. I already know this is about to be a festival. It's too many games for, like, where the NBA is right now. This is just too many games for something not to go right. You get a 4 or 5 game slate and things go haywire. What you think's gonna happen on the 10-game slate? And it's on a Friday, heading into the weekend. It's about to be crazy. I already know the crazy slate before we even get going. It is what it is. Luca, Golden State, 12-8, find value and play him. SGA is going to probably take another day off. They did clinch. So he's resting. Cool. No problem. Halliburton, 9.4K. We're at the point of the season where before you play guys, you got to look at their team, their standing, and see if they're playing for anything still. I think Indiana's playing. So as long as they're playing for something, Halliburton's gonna play. Jalen Brunson. First of all, Jalen Brunson is too cheap. Jalen Brunson is too cheap. You're gonna have value on a 10-game slate, and he's always gonna play hard. He's never gonna mail it in. Fire him up. De'Aaron Fox is gonna play. Irving. If Lillard is back, 8.9K. Like, do they need him to play 40 minutes against Toronto? Like, I try to use logic, but logic in the NBA don't go hand in hand. You feel me? I don't need Damian Lillard because he shouldn't play 40 minutes going up against Toronto. Toronto has like one of the worst defenses. They let anybody do whatever they want to do. If he plays 40 minutes, he's an optimal. If he rests or plays 25 minutes or 30 minutes, then he may. I don't know. It's just a weird spot for Lillard because that team does not need to play him crazy minutes against Toronto. That's all I'm saying. Got the Jalen Green bounce back spot, 8.8K. Kyrie's in play. Quickly, Quickly's in play. McCollum's in play. Van Vliet. Now Giddy, I gave Giddy 2 chances, and he's been an epic failure. 49, 46, 60. All right, no SCA. You're showing the whole world that you're, Ricky Rubio Jr. You could really control the game and make your teammates look good, right? And what do you do the next 2 games? 21 and 27 fantasy points. So now I fade him and then he drops 70, right? This is crazy, man. He's too good to be doing all that. And then he don't even play a lot of minutes either. I don't understand what they're doing. I never figured out OKC's minutes. Like, what are we doing? You got this guy, your starting point guard playing for SGA, the MVP, the co-MVP of the league. SGA plays 38 minutes, and this guy plays 28 minutes. Then you have your forward Jalen Williams out there giving out 12 assists. What is he doing? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Giddy's in the player pool, but I'm hesitant to play him. Jordan Poole should have a field day in Portland against Portland. Derek White, not really interested unless Brown is out. Scoot Henderson, I think he's trying to trap us. Yeah, one good game. I'm not chasing it. I'm gonna continue playing Banton instead of Scoot. Scoot is foul prone, and his last 3 games have been decent. But I know the minute I play him, he's gonna foul out in the first quarter. I already know it. He's in the player pool though. He's a good play. 7K, 7.1. He's a good play. Now, if you got big balls, you could play Anderson and Banton against Washington. Not a bad idea, now that I think about it. Kobe White's okay. Rozier's okay play. Banton's in play. I'm expecting a bounce back game. Amen Thompson, if he's healthy, he's an okay play. Drew Holiday, not for me. Unless we get 2 starters out from Boston. Jaden Ivey, you could take a shot to Seminoles and play. McBride's in play. Trey Mann, you could take a shot. Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones is in the player pool. Mitchich. If Mitchich misses, then Trey Mann gets a little bit of a bump. Suggs is always in play. Scottie Pippen Jr. not interested in. If Jaren Jackson is going to be on the court, Chris Paul, no thank you. Sasser, if there's no Cunningham, he's in the player pool. Ellis is in the player pool. McConnell's in the player pool. No Freeman Liberty for me. No Podziemski for me. No Malachi Flynn. Now, listen. If Cunningham is really out, you could take a shot on Malachi Flynn, but he's gonna be very popular. He's not taking 25 shots again. He's not hitting five. He might hit 5 threes, but he's not taking 25 shots again. You can play him if you want to play him, though. That's crazy. Branham, if he starts for some reason, Branham might start. You could take that shot. No case on Wallace for me. Nemhard if you're desperate. I think that's about it on a 10-game slate. I'm not spreading myself too thin. Ben Shepherd, what has he been doing? Minutes all over the place. No, thank you. Remember, you got to be on the court to get fantasy points. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm very big on knowing these guys' minutes. That's why I'm always crying about Giddey. Giddey will play 32 minutes and then play 24 minutes the next 3 games. Wild stuff. We're going to keep our eye on Jaylen Brown. DiVincenzo's always in play. Brandon Miller, okay play. I hate playing guys against Orlando. Tyler Hero, if he's back, good for him. No, thank you. Not interested. Trey Murphy's in play. Caruso, Mr. Locker Room. He is in play. He goes to the locker room every game. Clay, you could take a shot. Duncan Robinson, if you're desperate, but I'm not going to be playing him. Grady Dick, I guess you could take a shot. You know what's funny? I'm not really interested in no one down here. Maybe Isaiah Joe, if he starts. No Garrett Temple for me. Toronto likes starting these bums, right? Meanwhile, you got Jordan Nwora on the court, on the bench. He comes in. I've said this before. He comes in. He scorches earth. They sit him back down. Like, what are we doing? Like, why is it so obvious? You got Grady Dick and Garrett Temple out there doing nothing. The guy comes in off the bench, acting like he knows how to play basketball, and then you sit him. Come on, or couldn't we be any more obvious? I hate the NBA, and I don't when people say like I hate this, you don't really mean you hate it. You're just like I don't like this. It makes me mad, I hate the NBA, and I mean that. Like I hate the NBA. Like it's such a mockery, and this is why. In fact, never mind. I'll keep my mouth shut. Mr. Tatum's in play. DeRozan, you could take a shot on. He's usually good in close games. Butler 8.3. He's okay. Siakam 8.2. Absolutely in play. Abria, if he's feeling better, good matchup against Portland. You need him 100% though, because he had a head injury. Middleton 7.5. He might cook. He might cook Toronto in the first half. Josh Hart's in play. Franz Wagner, a little bit of a bump against Charlotte. Charlotte has no defense. G.G. Jackson, you could take a shot. Kispert, Wiggins, you could take shots. Herbert Jones is in play. I thought Keldon Johnson was shut down for the season. Maybe I misread. Keldon Johnson, if he plays, he's in play. Tough matchup against New Orleans. I don't want no parts of Bruce Brown. I think Bruce Brown should give his money back. He should give his money back to Toronto because I don't know what they thought they was getting. Grady Dick's in the player pool, but I'm not going to be playing him. Agbaji, if Agbaji is back, he's in play. But he's another one that likes to go to the locker room and don't come back. Be very careful. Be careful. No Dort for me. Aaron Wiggins, if he starts, you could take a shot. I think Jordan Nwora is power forward. That's why I'm not seeing him. No problem. If Bertrand start, you could probably take a shot, but he's no lock. You feel me? All right. Before we go on with power forward, if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, because the NBA is a SHIT show, I understand. I can help you. I can send you my finalized optimal lineups right before lock. Just check out the Patreon link in the description. We have many tiers. We have many sports. We have many slates. So we cover everything. See what fits your needs and tap in. We got super chats open and we have channel memberships open also, and the gold membership to get you lineups. All right, let's go to power forward. All right, you got Mr. Giannis 12K. I don't know. There's something going on in Milwaukee. $82, $59, $76, $72, $52. I'm going to just go right back to him. Giannis missed a lot of shots against Memphis. I'm going to go right back to him. He should have 90 fantasy points up against Toronto, to be honest with you. Like, the more I look at it, the more I think about it, I think Milwaukee should be a lock. If Giannis plays, I might just jam him in my lineups. And I never jam anybody in my lineup. Zion, if he's healthy, he's an okay play. If he can't go, the rest of the starting lineups, besides Valanciunas, all get a bump. I still don't trust Valanciunas minutes without Zion. Banchero's in play. Porzingis is in play. RJ Barrett, you could take a shot. He's in play. If Jalen Williams comes back, you could play him at 7.2. Kuminga, 6'7". If he starts, he's in play. Portis is always in play. Portis looks amazing. If Lillard is out, I might try to shove in Bobby Portis also. That sounds crazy. Pause. But he's in play. Jabari Smith's in play. Keegan Murray's in play. Jabari Walker. People are going to be chasing him in his, 22 rebounds? He's in a good spot. He better not F up. Jordan Nwora. I think he was in the winning lineup, but he played 30 minutes, 5 assists, 13 rebounds, 37 fantasy points, 20, 19, 30, 26, 30. All right, so safe to say, if there's no Agbaji, we play him again and he gets another 30 minutes. All right, let's see. Jordan Nora's in play. He should actually be playing 40 minutes, to be honest with you. They're running them bums out there doing absolutely nothing. It's crazy to me. Garrett Temple. What the... Garrett Temple. All right, me too. I don't like me too if he's not starting, but he's getting 26, 27, 28 minutes. You can play him 4,400. Just keep your eye on Zion. If Zion can't go, Najee Marshall gets a bump. Murphy, Herbert Jones, McCollum, they all get bumps. We know that. There's enough value. There's enough value to go around, so you don't really got to play the unknown. Let's go to center. Let's wrap this up. Mr. 1B 11K, too cheap. He's another guy you got to play. And if there's no Zion, he's gonna really have his way with Valanciunas. Sabonis is in play. Bam is in play. Dominating, should have 30 rebounds against Washington. There's a lot of really good players on this slate. I could tell you that. But you know what? If I know that, then the powers that be know that also. And something will get screwed up, like usual. Vooch, 7-8. Chet, Duren, Kelly Olynyk, all in play. If Miles Turner can't go and they start Jalen Smith, he's in play. I'm surprised he made it through the last game. Jalen Smith and Isaiah Jackson get bumps. Gapper's in play. Jackson Davis, if he starts, he's in play. Brooke Lopez, if you want to take a shot. Hartenstein's in play. Wendell Carter's absolutely in play against Charlotte, even though I approached Carter with caution when playing him. Jalen Smith, like we just spoke about. Larry Nance gets a bump if there's no Zion. Vukcevic from Washington, 4.2K. If you're playing a few lineups, you could throw him in one. Jalen Williams with a Y, handing out more assists than Josh Giddey. Go figure. He's an okay play if SGA is out again. Okay play, but he's using up his center spot, so you gotta be careful. I think that's about it. And then Kevin Love had like 30 rebounds in like 5 minutes. People will be chasing that also, but he does take up a center spot also. All right, well, I think that's about it. Listen, I hope you guys had a profitable Thursday night. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Check out the Patreon link in the description if you need lineups from me. Super chats are open. Channel memberships are open. Gold memberships get you lineups. It's been a long ass day. Listen, I appreciate you guys listening. And I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.